Okay. Um, Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody's doing well and had a good week and a good start to this week as well. I know I haven't been on really last week. That was a sort of rough week for me. And as far as the dieting goes, that all went out the window last week for some reason. But like I said, I'm still in the fight, guys. I'm still in the fight. But I do want to say something and do a little recap for the last video that I did when I was speaking about finding time to take a Jesus break or, get with yourself and pull your energy away. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Like, pull your energy away when you identify that a person is trying to disturb your peace of mind or something like that. Then that's what I meant when I mean sometimes you gotta go off to yourself and get from under people like that, right? Okay, so it don't get a hold of you and affect your mental, right? I always talk about that, but I don't want you to take it as go off to yourself if you're dealing with something that's too much for you to bear. Don't never hesitate to reach out and ask for help, okay? From someone who's of course, ain't nothing like, praying and stuff like that and getting, you know, getting into healing that way, of course. But if you feel like it's really too much for you to bear, never hesitate to reach out to someone who can help you, whether it's a good friend, a professional, or whatever, okay? Um, all right, so also, this is going to be a short video. I was going to talk about a more serious topic this evening, but I changed my mind. I'll hold that for tomorrow, not unless I get in the mood to do it later on tonight. But I was just thinking to myself, right? It was a time where my sister took and made a little, everybody was cracking, making jokes, talking about living in tiny houses, right? And they made a little joke, and it was like, ain't no way in the world, because, most people be like, they ain't living in no tiny house. There's no way that they would do that, right? And they made a little joke, and they say, they was basically saying, yeah, just somebody would, that I would be the one to do it, right? Because, and they right, I be looking, I'm going to tell y'all, well, okay, I feel like, let me see, at least in a year, I'm going to have me, if I don't do a little tiny house to pull around with me on something, I'm going to have me my own little RV. I'm telling you. And y'all going to see me, y'all going to be looking at me on YouTube in the little tiny home or RV going around to different places. You know, I'll be joking around saying one day I'm going to just go and live off grid, right? So I'll be looking at all the shows on teaching you how to skin the animals good. No, I ain't trying to really be skinning no animal. Not really. If I don't have to, I'll figure out another way. But how to garden and plant your own food and stuff like that. Because the way the things be going these days, even if you aren't a person who um, feel like you would ever do that, it's very good knowledge to know because you just never know how things could turn, and you may need to know how to do these things. Like I always speak about telling my kids and stuff like we need to prepare ready bags, and you can say that over and over and over again, but we take it for granted, and then a crisis happens and we don't have a ready bag, right? Ready bag, simple. Just at least each member of the household have a book bag and fill it up with the necessities, right? Just in case something happened and you got to grab and go, right? So, that sort of thing. But that's one of the things I just wanted to share with y'all that I don't know, y'all might see me just on there talking. I'll still be on here on YouTube talking to y'all. But I'll be looking at all the little shows, how they done did the little school buses and all that stuff like that. But this is nothing new for me. This is something I thought about a while back, and then now you think about even with COVID, how COVID being out here, and sometimes, people were saying about whether it was safe or not to stay in the hotels and stuff like that. But if you had your own little RV or, just something. Well, see, I never was a small vehicle person anyway. I like big cars and stuff like that. That's just me. But yeah. So, but I would love to experience that, even if I didn't do it like as a full-time thing. I would love to just be just going different places in my little RV, parking somewhere and just having that experience, right? But now I will say one thing now, when it comes to those little tiny houses or even the little school buses or whatever, I can do a lot of things, but I can't do that little bunk bed, the little loft thing where you gotta climb up. No, I can't be doing all that. Climbing that ladder, sleeping in that little space up the top, make you feel like you laying in an MRI machine. I been I got claustrophobic and bust through the roof or something. But I will say that I will have an individual bed on the first floor for sure, and maybe a nice little couch thing to pull out in case somebody wanted to travel with me. And that's probably what I would be doing. Like, that's something I am going to do. You know, I'm claiming that before I leave this earth, right? I'm telling you. And the way this world is sometimes, I don't know, you push me hard enough, I might be out there off grids and in there putting, I saw a show with when they try to keep the bears away from coming up on your property and stuff when you're living off grid. And what they did, they took and nailed nails and put the nails through the steps, like a board that they put down on the steps and stuff, when they in the house or whatever, going away, or so the bears won't go to the house. But if they step on the steps, of course, the nails will be facing up, so that would deter them and hopefully make them go away. But I'm telling y'all, I'll be looking at all that stuff, researching stuff, and the survivor shows, because you just never know when them tools might come in handy to know that stuff, and at least you'll be prepared to have some type of knowledge on it. But initially, I would like to do that just for the fun of it, just like when I wanted to get away. I ain't got to worry about, oh, okay, let me look away. I got to find somewhere to stay. All I need is a full tank of gas. You see what I'm saying? A full tank of gas, have my gas, and I'm gone. I'm telling you, I'll be gone, y'all. I'll be on here with y'all on YouTube showing y'all where I'm at, but, well, I don't know if I'll be showing everybody where I'm at. Somebody might try to look for me. But at the end of the day, um, that is something. I just wanted to share that with y'all that I would love to do and probably enjoy doing before this lifetime is over. Just going around on the little thing and already having some kind of vehicle that if something even went wrong, your family would still have a place to stay if we have no buildings or nothing around here no more, right? Okay, so that's all I want to say. I might get back on here and talk about something else, but for right now, that's all I wanted to share. I just been thinking about that and for some time now, and happened to catch the shows for the last couple of days, and it's really in my mind to do that at some point. But I love you guys, and sorry for the delay. Hopefully I'll get back on here tomorrow or later on. I don't know, it's already late now. But yeah, and don't slack off of your prayers and things like that. I tell you, because the devil be working overtime. He ain't taking no break. You see what I'm saying? He got to work a little bit harder, because he can't win, right? So that's why I'm telling you, stay up on your prayers and cover yourself, right? Cover yourself. But that's all I'm gonna say for now. I love you guys, and I hope everybody had a good day and get a good night's sleep. Okay, all right. Have a good one. Bye.